Right, right. Tough assignment as we see the Department of Sanitation making its way through and soon to be spotted by our cameras. When you think about all of the people throughout the history of this parade, and you think about all the contributions like the family we just heard from there in Patterson, and how that sensibility continues, and it's really a line that connects so many of the people that we profiled today. It's the hard work, it's the discipline, and it's because they learned it from their parents.
Exactly. So are you going to go home tonight and give that speech to your kids?
Yes, I think so. I'm writing it down. I'm making some notes.
You are going to be a great man because I was a great man and I taught you.
Well, I need some advice from Joe. I mean, he's got, the 5 kids. I need a lot of advice.
It's amazing. If you know what, I live for my children. Absolutely live for my children. I'm like a dorky dad, and I love it. And as they get older and turn into, like I said, human beings, you can talk with them and chat with them. It gets better and better and better. Matter of fact, but I do everything for them. So the example I set, and then you think of the mistake. Can I plug that I have a book coming out in February? Can I plug? It's a memoir. So I wrote the memoirs. Oh yeah, It's going to be Simon & Schuster putting it out. It's called Average Joe. I forgive the plug, but you know what? As I went back, Mike, I went back and I looked at what I did, how I did. You make so many mistakes, and you do the best that you can as a parent, because that is your legacy. And who do I look to? My parents, look to my grandparents, and I keep the legacy alive. Yeah. And I think I did okay.
But those mistakes are teaching moments, right?
Yeah, for yourself.
That everybody says it's not falling down; it's the getting up.
Yeah, that's right. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn, and a king. I've been up, down, over, out. I know when each time I find myself falling flat on my face, I pick myself up, I get back in the race.
Exactly.
Well said,
We're going to hear that from you later, right?
A little taste.
A
little taste.
Can we get...
Department.
Oh, I marched with these folks once before. Do you know that I marched with this with the Senate? No, I marched with them in the Columbus Day Parade. I've been around forever. So I remember they said, Joe, you want to march with the sanitation workers? I said, I would be so proud.
Look, if they didn't move, the city would.
That's it, baby.
So I'd take my hat off to them.
And if you're stopped in traffic and you got a garbage truck in front of you, let them do the job. It's the hardest job in all of New York, and they do it great here.
Well, I'm not going to say it. 8:30 when I'm trying to get to work, I'm thinking, what are they doing?
And also, can I give another shout out to the sanitation department? When it snows, who plows the streets?
No. After this parade, who's going to get things cleaned up and quick?
Yeah, that's right.
So quick, right?
Yep.
They do it in a second.
New Year's Eve, just come out there. It's like it didn't even happen.
What are they, New York City's strongest? Mm-hmm. Isn't that what it is?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. You're right. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, we've had Commissioner Jessica Tisch on mornings at 10 quite a bit, and it's just a fascinating, just the size of it. And to keep it all going, they've got some new containerization rules that they've been trying to get the rats under control. So just, always big projects, looking forward and seeing what they could do to contribute to the city. Exactly.
And like I said, if they're not moving, then nothing in the city is moving. Makes a big difference. We hope you are enjoying the 2024, our coverage of the 2024 Columbus Day Parade here on Fifth Avenue in New York City.
Yep, alongside Joe Piscopo, Sandra Bookman, I'm Mike Larza. It is a gorgeous day. You finally had the sun come back out, and we've seen, many of the 35,000 people who are participating today, and then all the spectators.
Is it that many?
That's what they say,
yep.
Yeah. Wow. And you think about all the floats that we've had and all the families and the people involved.
The bands.
The bands.
I got to tell you, too, because you guys are TV, and you get used to it. But I have to tell you, as I travel around the country, it's like when you do a production like this, and like what ABC is doing, they come in. This is like, they don't do this in every city. This is like the Academy Awards, man.
Well, this is the biggest Columbus Day, largest Columbus Day parade in the world, I guess.
It is, and the
New York,
production is like a movie production. When I see everybody, and with the helicopters and all the cameras and everything, we're going to go out there, perform a little bit later. So again, a big shout out. I said it once, let me say it again, because I'm such a proud Italian American, and I'm so proud of what we stand for as a people. And I know people listen, and they like when you say that, because you said it, Sandra. We're all the same like that, and it was great. Shout out to ABC7 for giving us 3 hours to tell everybody our story.
It's our pleasure, and honestly, it's not just your story.
That's right.
It's America's story.
That's exactly right.
That's a good point. Let's go back out to Jada out there along the parade route. And Jada, last time we checked in with you, you had some great guests. Who do you have now?